Earth date, December 2nd, 2021 in New Zealand today. As I begin this session 1099 of the Inner Journeys through the Omega Communications Portal. Lani speaking. Are you ready? Is your body relaxed? Is your mind open? Take in that lovely breath of vital essence deeply into you and allow yourself to step into the gathering energy space of the Station of Light. The initial area where we gather as we focus more clearly in the dimension that is separate from the daily organised living space where you are. And move into the freedom by your choice as you focus in this space here. And so we begin. I enter the space with you, beloved, or I'm addressing you, and we, as a group of the beings here within the station, we support you and we encircle you at this time. It may appear to you that you have stepped into a specific domed, secluded area, and as such, it could be interpreted in that way for your mind to accept that. And as you perceive this, you will also perceive that immediately around your own energy field, and this includes your physical body energy field, there is the same sphere of energy, particularly for you. This is the energy field that you access by your intention of reconnecting to the quantum field of creative energy, where you first established yourself as a separate entity, as a conscious being able to exist and coexist in multidimensional frameworks, and that is multidimensional life patterns. Even as you perceive your current life pattern, you would perceive that there are multi-facets to that. There have been multi-aspects of experience, and all of that continues to exist. From your viewpoint here and what you are experiencing, you can extend this clear quantum field of energy around every aspect of you. This is a form of gathering information to be presented to all aspects of you, to all that is coexisting with you. And the information and energy comes directly from your quantum consciousness, containing the necessities for you at this time. We bring you initially into this experience and realization and confirmation. So from this point also, you will be drawing to you pathways which will present to you ongoing opportunities to expand your consciousness field and to align yourself with what you would call necessities for your existence and for those around you who might be in your immediate sphere of influence and pattern of existence. Also, this will present to you an overview of the energetic sphere around the Earth planetoid consciousness, around the body form of the Earth planetoid. And from this quantum field of observation and existence, you will see there is a disintegration patterning happening. You will be aware, of course, of the overlaying conditions and the effect upon the human body, mind, physical energy status. And that effect is what you will be observing as weakening and dissipating. Remember, from the quantum field, there is the original pattern, and the original pattern is being upgraded continuously through light fields coming through into the energy systems of you. So those photonic fields are all the time strengthening and activating the necessary codes within you as an individual, and all people, when they allow this to happen, when they accept that there is a quantum field that is higher above current appearance of what is occurring around the world. So, drawing your attention to this quantum field and the expanded state of consciousness, you are experiencing what has been labelled a quantum shift. And you are participating in this. Every time you return to connect to the quantum field of your personal individual process and recognize that is connected to the quantum field of consciousness, you are manifesting the shift. So you may feel there are overlapping scenarios as people perhaps will resist a quantum shift, and there are those also who want to maintain their particular formulation of control. But observing it from the quantum field of your presence, you will find there is a clarification pattern happening around you and through you. And so, as various aspects of your pattern of existence change in accordance with the level you resonate with, this is where the opportunities come through to you. And the concepts of what you would call an expanded state of consciousness to exist in present themselves to you. The overall communities of such quantum civilizations exist already. You have existed in those. So from your aspect of existing in those quantum field civilizations, you are receiving the appropriate energy codes and processes to assist your shift into those quantum fields. And so initially you will be experiencing that there may be residual effects still existing in layers of your consciousness field that are dissolving as you present yourself and all that you know yourself to be within the photonic rays of light, of energy, being transmitted through the sun, through the solar portal. It is important to realize that and to acknowledge that. As you do that, of course, you will realize there is the level of perhaps some lower field emotions that also do not exist when you step into the photons that are all around you now. Now, these light fields, you come in contact with them when you are outside receiving the light, and when you are in close proximity to natural plant life. So your forests, your parks and reserves that have ancient trees are very important in this process. They have a very strong energy field, which you also resonate with. In their natural state, they are receiving the impulses and the energy fields naturally. There is a transformation process as they receive the light, and then they transmute it and radiate out into the atmosphere more energy of what you need as part of the vital essence. So it does not need to be filtered. You need to be taking in that vital essence in multiple ways. Maintain your balance and your connection to your individual quantum field, and that aspect, of course, connects naturally with the quantum consciousness of existence. There are multiple opportunities because the potential contains multiple opportunities. Many times the human mind considers what it would not choose, and at times is not able to comprehend the appropriate choice until it is able to bring through a memory or the concept of what that choice is to create and manifest a whole new dimensional existence of civilization. Yet your higher quantum self knows what that is. So it is a simple process that when you engage with your quantum self, and we have referred to this as your point of origin, there is a natural unfoldment you receive because it is part of activating the sequences within you necessary for such expansion and existence. There is a continuation of the presence of the ones who have travelled to come to this part of your galactic area of existence to observe and to maintain the integrity of the quantum field. And indeed, it needs to be maintained in a stable fashion, but able to respond to the overall shifting of consciousness. So when you keep this in mind, you will be aware of your own quantum field around you being strengthened or modified as a result of some clearance occurring from within you outwardly. And then you become aware of your presence as a particular powerful existence. And naturally, that clearness and the core connection to the quantum field moves out through you and around you. You are able to express the highest potential that you chose to bring in to your current body form. By choosing that, you also contained the energy field that would assist you to express and manifest the potential. So we have reworded this in different phrases and codes and patterns in this presentation to you, because we understand you all have different processing patterns to come to realizations. So this indeed is the presentation surrounding you currently. Therefore, you will be recognizing and understanding all that is right for you in the present moment, and as it continues to unfold through you in the very natural pattern that you draw into you again. This was the presentation to you in this session. Aurum out. In this field of energy surrounding you here, I make myself known to you again, Yulia, and I simply come with love to you and to express my joy as I observe the shift that you have allowed to happen. I am with you. We all are with you in various forms and states of consciousness, because you are presenting the higher concepts of the quantum field of civilization into the current circumstances. And it does need to be brought through you as you exist within the Earth planetoid consciousness, and yet on the greater expanded level you already exist in that higher connectedness. This is part of what is being shifted. So for this to happen, I am assisting you now to reconnect back into your current earth time reality space as it is. Thank you. Yulia out. Lani again. So just reminding you that you have been brought back into your current physical form. Love it and acknowledge it for being able to bring in this higher field you experienced in the session. Again, I would ask you when you're ready to take in a conscious breath, filling yourself with all of this vital energy and breathing it out even from the top of your head right down to the tips of your toes into the earth plane, into that energetic field that exists around you and around the earth space. And when you're ready, open your eyes and bring yourself back into your location. Thank you. This ends the session through the Omega Communications Portal.